70 million is the number that Manchester United want for Alejandro Garnacho this summer transfer window. That is the price that we are setting on him this summer transfer window, right? Let's talk about this because I think it is utterly ridiculous, right? We know we need to sell Garnacho. The fans want to sell Garnacho. The manager wants to sell Garnacho. The club wants to sell Garnacho. Obviously, that's why they're putting a price tag on him, right? But it's just utter stupidity, right? To ask 70 million for a player which publicly you've dragged through the mud. The manager has dragged through the mud. Publicly has distanced himself to the club to a point where not even the fans will take him back, right? Who in their right mind is going to give us 70 million for Garnacho? Because realistically, right, there are not a lot of options, right? Sure, we hear reports that in the Premier League there are clubs that will take him. How many clubs can actually afford his wages and that transfer fee? Because reminder, we're not giving him out on loan. This is a permanent move. Realistically, there's only Napoli and maybe Aston Villa if we're to believe that they're still in, right? What is the play here? Because at the end of the day, right, 70 million, we know we're not getting that. Let's just be completely honest with you. We know we're not getting that. In the comments down below, let me know what do you guys think is a realistic price for Alejandro Garnacho to leave Manchester United this summer transfer, right? Because at the end of the day, we know it's going to happen. At some point, it's going to happen, whether it happens now or at the end of the window, right? Which we can discuss the ramifications of it happening later, which are the fact that we won't get the money in until the end of the window, and by that time, it'll be too late to try to sign other players, right? Because at the end of the day, we know we need to sell players to buy players. So this is just stupid for Manchester United, right? Sell Alejandro Garnacho. Obviously not for just whatever we can get, but for a realistic price, in my opinion, around 40 million, maybe 35 million. Sell him for a realistic price. It's pure profit, right? He's from the academy. It's pure profit, and invest in the squad because realistically, we are 4 weeks away from the US tour. 2 weeks away from preseason officially starting for Manchester United. It's ridiculous. We're not going to have a squad that Ruben Amorim can work with and prepare for the season. We're going to have the same players from last season preparing for next season. It's ridiculous. Come on. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, but that's just my 2 cents on the fact that Manchester United are actually trying to get 70 million for a player that we're not going to get 70 million for. Ridiculous.